my channel. So today I'm going to do another requested video, and this is my rundown of the best fragrances for teenagers. If I had a teenage friend, relative, these are the perfumes that I would be looking at getting for them. And my biggest piece of advice when it comes to teenage perfumes, if you are getting it as a gift, is look at the bottle, because more so than with adult perfumes, the bottle tends to really represent how it smells, and the bottle will probably mean quite a lot to the teenage girl. So if the bottle's like bright pink and they hate pink, they're probably not going to like it. And also be careful with celebrity fragrances. If they don't like the celebrity, they won't care even if the fragrance is nice. And if they love the celebrity, then definitely get them their fragrance, because it will be all over their social media. They'll be following the celebrity and they'll be promoting the perfume, so get it because they'll probably want it. So my first on the list is the Escada limited edition that comes out each year. This year it's called Miami Blossom. Now each year a bottle with the same shape comes out with a different name. It lasts a year and then it goes. So if you're watching this after 2019, then it'll probably be a different one, but it will look just the same. So this year Miami Blossom is a really fun fruity fragrance. It's pineapple, blueberry, watermelon with some floral notes underneath, but it's super fruity, super fun, really innocent, really good for spring, summer. And I think the packaging is really cool because it's nice and bright and fun. And if the person is quite sort of vivacious, or you like quite outgoing and quite like bubbly, then I think this will be a really nice perfume for them. Sticking with Escada, this perhaps is a little bit more serious perfume, especially Escada comes in a lovely bottle with pink liquid, and the pink liquid really represents the fact that this is a rose perfume. So perhaps if you're a bit more demure and you're looking for a bit more delicate, feminine perfume, then this is a really lovely gift. As well as those rose notes, you've got a bit of pear and some aquatic notes, so it just makes this really sweet, really innocent. It smells like if you hold up a rose and just smell it, it's beautiful, and it's just a really cute perfume. I think the bottle's cute. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with this one, I don't think, unless you hate roses. So next is Marc Jacobs Daisy. Now this is a super popular perfume, really aspirational perfume brand. People are obsessed with the bottle, love having it on their dressing table. Personally, I find this perfume overrated, but I know that it is really popular, especially with people in their teens, and that's why I'm recommending it here. It's a very light, sweet, innocent fragrance, light floral. Interestingly, it doesn't actually have any daisy fragrance notes in here. It actually smells like violets. So there's loads of violet notes in here. It is quite pretty when you first spray it, but after an hour you can't smell it, in my opinion. But I know that regardless of the fact that this isn't a particularly good quality perfume, people still want it because it's advertised everywhere and it has a cool bottle with plastic daisies on it. So I would recommend it because it will, as a gift, it would really make a teenager happy, and if you're a teenager you probably want this, so that's why it's in the list. So next is Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture. This is a perfume that has been around for a long time. It sells really well. It's the best seller from Juicy Couture, and to me, I associate this with my teenage years. I didn't own it, but I think a lot of my friends did, and when I smell it I'm immediately taken back to high school. It's a fun, fruity, sweet gourmand fragrance. You've got caramel and praline in here, and then some fruity notes, wild berries, mandarin orange. So this is a fruity sweet perfume, and to me it just smells like being a teenager. So if they as a gift, if someone likes Juicy Couture, or perhaps that sort of style, that type of branding, you know, it's quite blingy, then I think this would be a good perfume for them. It's quite strong, quite well lasting, so not for the faint-hearted, but really nice in terms of like teenage perfume. So next is Ariana Grande's latest perfume, Cloud. Ariana Grande is probably the top pop star on the planet right now, the most famous, and her new perfume that just came out, Cloud, has been a good seller since it came out. So if you are an Ariana Grande fan, then you'd probably like this perfume. I think the bottle is quite cute. It's quite nice to have a little cloud perfume. This is a super sweet fragrance. It's whipped cream and coconut, yep, with praline and lavender. So if you don't like sweet fragrances, definitely steer clear of this, but it's a very young, sweet smell. You could get this for a 10-year-old, you know, it's very innocent, very, very sweet. So good perhaps for younger teenagers, tweenies are they called now, but definitely a good one for Ariana Grande fans or people that like clouds. Next is Vera Wang's Princess. This is another one that's been out for quite a while. It's been a consistent good bestseller with teenagers. It's a pretty floral fragrance. Jasmine, water lily, orange blossom, bit of mandarin in here. It's a really nice, innocent floral one. So I think if someone doesn't want something to be too sweet, then this is a good option. And the bottle is pretty cool with the little crown on and the hearts. It's a nice thing to have on your dressing table. And I guess you would know if you're getting it as a gift, you think, would this person like a heart with a crown on? If the answer is yes, then they'll probably like this perfume. And it is one of those ones that it's not massively advertised or massively famous, but I think people will have heard of it. Like teenagers maybe might know someone else who has it, so because it is a good seller with teens. Then finally, my recommendation would be the Big Pony range from La Florenne. These could be good for someone who's perhaps a bit sporty. And what's quite cool is there are 4 in the range. So you can pick your favorite color, your favorite smell. Perhaps if you had like 2 teenage sisters, you could get one number for one and one number for the other. So the colors of the bottle really do represent what it smells like. So number 1 is a fresh, light citrus grapefruit. There's a little bit of water lily in here, but predominantly it's like a fresh, zesty grapefruit. Great to spray on, perhaps if you've just had a shower, really lovely, wake up in the morning to some nice zesty grapefruit, really fresh, clean, and not specifically feminine, just fresh. Number 2 is cranberry and tonka bean. So this is your sweet one, sort of light sweet, very girly, definitely the most feminine out of the 4. Number 3 is your floral one. So this is mimosa, flower and pear. This is a sort of pretty one, perhaps also quite neutral like the first one. And then lastly, number 4 is cherry and amber. This is a warm, gourmand, kind of like a heavier, sweeter version of number 2. Probably one for someone who really wants one that stands out a bit more. I think this is probably my favorite of the 4. It's probably the most grown up of the 4 as well. So that's my rundown of really good perfumes for teens. There are loads of others that I haven't mentioned, but those are just the ones that I think about when I think of something I would get for a teenager. Let me know what you think. I'm sure you have lots of other recommendations for other teenage perfumes, and let me know if you wore any of these when you're a teenager, or you are a teenager and you wear any, or you have any other thoughts on good perfumes for teens. But that's it. Do subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, range reviews, perfume reviews. I'm uploading them all the time and I'd love to have you here. But that's it, so thanks so much for watching and see you again soon. Bye.